made it. It is the southern terminus of the PCT. And look at this beautiful, beautiful sunset. So excited. And thank you so much for the ride, Olivia.
Yeah.
Drove me all the way from the airport. And time to go to Canada.
Wow, yeah, ended up being amazing.
I'm so freaking excited. Man, what a beautiful sunset. The weather and temperatures are perfect right now. It's probably, I don't know, upper or lower 60s, upper 50s. I'm feeling good. I got some good sleep in today. Got a nap in, so I should be good to go to hike 20 miles today. We saw another hiker coming down here just as pulling up to the terminus, so maybe I'll have a friend for tonight. But this is pretty freaking sweet. I am so excited to be on the PCT because this is all new. I've only done the Washington section, so all of this is all new to me. And man, I'm so excited for this camera too. Wow, like I haven't used it yet, and just shooting stuff right back there at the terminus with the sunset, like I can already tell it is gonna be such good quality. It's gonna give my arm a workout too. Like it's 3 pounds, and I'm gonna develop some big old boulder shoulders carrying this thing, talking into it. Alright, it is midnight. I made it about 11 some miles, and I don't feel like walking anymore. Figure it's like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, because I either get to the lake and then sleep in, or I can sleep here and wake up earlier. So I want to get in the habit of getting up earlier, so I think that's the more important goal. Plus I just want to go to bed right now. This is home for the night. Cowboy camped. Got sandwich from Jack in the Box. Found these chicken and waffle flavored protein chips. Pretty excited for. Take some supplements, drink water, and go to bed. Good morning. Just got woken up by somebody walking by, because I am right off of the trail. But it's gonna be like this for a bit because there's so many people. I passed 8 tents last night, the first 11 miles, so I'm just happy to find a space to camp. Yeah, time to pack up and get going. I'll tell you how nice it is. You have dry shoes and dry socks. And for them not to smell like a wet dog, I threw away everything. My old shoes, my old insoles. Look, here's my new camera. Look how big that thing is. When I first got it, which was 2 days ago, I was starting to have second thoughts. I was like, damn, this thing is big and it is heavy. But using it last night, today, super happy with it. It is such a capable platform. I'm gonna be able to really help capture just the immensity and the beauty of this next 2 trails. They deserve to be captured in their full glory. And the photo book is out now. You wanna check out my coffee table book that I will be making about the calendar year Triple Crown, and that'll help offset this giant chonker. So thank you. One downside PCT over the AT right now is I have to poop really bad, and there's really not been a spot to pull off for like over a mile. So it's starting to become an emergency situation. I just gotta figure out, so I just have to, I don't know, just find somewhere that is not ideal and hope nobody walks by, because that's the other thing. So many hikers out here. Guaranteed, as soon as you pull your pants down, somebody's gonna walk by. This is interesting. It's a big red button. If you need help, push the red button. Rescue personnel will arrive shortly to help you.
Hi, I'm Pacha Plinko from Massachusetts, doing the second leg of my Triple Crown here. Did the AT last year, so just looking forward to this Pacific Crest. My first time really on the West Coast, nice. At least west of Vegas. Yeah. I mean, looking forward to the Sierras, little side trips to the Redwoods, something like that. You know, just starting to get on trail again, like, you know, that freedom that the trail brings, you know, you miss that in the off season.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously the elevation changes on the AT were a lot different. The hiking seems a little easier, but the weather, like I started a flip-flop earlier thinking that I'd, you know, beat the fires or something like that, and not thinking of last year's fires and the burn and the impassable snow, so then flipped down here way earlier than I thought I was going to. So basically just extreme weather out here compared to the elevation in the AT for me.
Nice. Thank you.
Dude, no problem, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, you got your kitties and.
I love it. There's Lake Marina. That is the Marina Lake campground. They allow PCT hikers to camp in there, and there's water, bathrooms, all that. But I'm gonna go down the road. It's about 0.3 miles, and there's a malt shop that has deli and beer and ice cream. I am all out of water. It worked out pretty well. I'm a little bit thirsty, but you know, not too bad. So I'll be able to get to this shop, and I'm gonna get a big old beer, a big thing of iced tea, huge milkshake, get a burger if they have one. Hey look, more hikers. Alright, look at this, hikers.
Hey Hawk, hiking the PCT, did the AT last year, maybe the CDT next year.
Yeah.
You see?
I'm Brody. I don't have a trail name yet. It's my first through hike. We're like 20 miles in, and it's better than I ever could have imagined. I'm a blast.
Kitty Hawks, got my same shirt. Jolly Gear.
Yeah. Jolly Gear. My buddy told me that he was going to sit in his chair and watch his life slowly ebb away. And I said, I can't do that. I gotta get out. I gotta see things, gotta do things. So, I'm hiking.
I'm out, happy trails.
All right, man, take care. We'll see you out there. Well, maybe I won't see you.
It's been a pleasure.
You'll be gone.
Happy trails.
Thanks. Happy trails to you
Take
too.
care. Look at this. I've got my umbrella set up hands-free. Just got it shoved into my front little strap here, and it's working pretty well so far. So this is a game changer. I can have shade all day long in the desert. What a view. Boulder Oaks Campground. I've drank 2 liters of water in the last 6 hours. It's pretty hot and dry, so I'm gonna, there's should be good water here. I'm gonna just camel up, rest a little bit. Probably take a couple days to fully acclimatize. So in that time, just give myself a little breathing room and not push too hard in this midday heat.
Ankles, and then you go in to fish it out and you can't see it.
Yeah.
But it's still there. Like it's obviously just like a grass seed or
A little bit.
yeah.
Something interesting about myself. I'm Holly. I'm from New Zealand. Something interesting about myself. You put me on the spot.
Something embarrassing.
Embarrassing. I got poop on my finger yesterday.
That's great. Yeah, not shaking your hand.
I'm Chris. I'm from Virginia. I'm trying to think of an embarrassing thing. I think I have more dirt on me than any of you. I don't know how that is, but just been like rubbing it in with sunscreen. So, yeah.
My name is Roger. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. Something interesting. I think I decided to do this like a month ago. I applied for a permit, and then I got it.
Yeah, nice.
Right on,
So I'm just kind of just winging it, and I'm not sending anything to myself yet. So that's gonna be a logistical challenge.
Hi, my name's Brenton. I'm from Sacramento, California. One embarrassing thing is that I cried a lot when I left my girlfriend. So that's who I am.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you.
And I'm Vitek from Czech Republic, and I can't really speak English enough to be here, I think. But I'm running on the way, so that's it.
Yeah.
All the best with your...
Best of luck with your hikes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Have a good one.
Man, that was so fun to just hang out with the hikers. It's really hard to hike out into the heat of the day when you just hang out and have a great time talking with people. And very diverse. And that's so cool. You get to meet the most interesting and varied group of people out here. But I feel pretty refreshed. Got 4 liters of water on me. The next water is in like 12, but with it being so hot, I don't want to have to try and ration my water at all. I want to just drink as much and more than I need. Having to clean out my socks and shoes every 5-10 miles because they're just getting full of dirt, and then that's causing hot spots and blisters to form on the bottom of my feet. Yep, that guy was just fully naked. Everything hanging out. Just said hi like it was totally normal. Which I guess, yeah, nudity is totally normal. It's just our society that has made it a weird thing, but not what I expected to see today. So I'm climbing right now. It's about 3,000 feet, from 3,000 to 6,000 feet. But the grade is so good, it doesn't even feel like climbing. Like, it's so different from the AT, and the grade makes all the difference. Apparently, there is unexploded ordnance, UXO, out here. Must be an old military training facility. Check this guy out. Wow. What a beautiful campsite. Need your help. I'm going to be meeting a bunch of hikers, and I don't want to just ask them all the same boring questions. So what should I ask them? I was thinking, like, maybe what's their favorite piece of gear, maybe what their favorite food to carry, favorite town, what they're looking forward to the most, what hurts the most on their body, just stuff like that. If you have ideas, just leave them in the comments. I just want to have this like giant list of things that I can ask different people so that I'm not asking the same question to everybody that I meet.
My name's Ewan Archibald. I'm from Scotland. I go by Wanderlust on Instagram. So
Awesome.
Comer, 100 to 150 miles, usually in the snow or rain. I'm from Scotland, so it's pretty wet. We maybe get 5 days of sunshine a year. So this temperature is totally alien to me, and the elevation's much higher than back home, but you know, I'm here for 6 months, so quite happy to ease my way into it. And yeah. Favourite piece of gear is this new pack, Atom Packs. They're a small cottage company in the UK, based very much on like the Hyperlight style packs. It's all hand stitched, so I'm up for supporting small companies rather than big companies. A massive burger at some point, but even the meal kits I've got are from a company called Farm to Summit, and they're like for hiking food,
Yeah.
like pretty epic. So every day they gave me a sriracha dust. So every day I'm enjoying like just having different food. But yeah, a big greasy burger at some point is something that I have to have. Yeah.
What? Look at this. This snake tried to eat, what is that, like a lizard? It looks like it killed him. That's wild. These smell so good. I think I want to say they're honeysuckle, but that could be completely wrong. Here's my first like good water, or just any water aside from campgrounds and whatnot. This is mile 37. Like Navy or Marine Corps birds. Now this looks like Jurassic Park. Alright, sun is set. It's actually a little bit chilly now, but much better than the heat of the day. Man, that was hot today, but every day get a little easier because I will acclimatize and then pretty soon be in the Sierras. So heck yeah, I'm loving it out here. It's so beautiful, but also my feet hurt a lot. So that's really strange that I go through all the freaking wet feet water of the AT, come out here, and now it's starting to get blisters because of the dirt and the heat and all that. It's a pretty big toad. Hey little buddy. So this junction, I can go this way to the town of Laguna. There's a hiker box with just absolute trash in there. But you can go this way because everything in Laguna, it closes like at 2-3 p.m. unless it's a weekend. And today's a Tuesday, so no point going to that town. This is where I camped last night. Beautiful, beautiful day. Already getting hot. Got up fairly early. Alarm went off at 5. I finally rolled out of bed at 5:45, but that's much better than what I normally do. 7 is about the earliest I get up on the AT, so just gonna keep at it. Today, 32 miles to Julian, resupply, eat town food, maybe stay there depending on what time I get there. But it should be a fairly mellow day. It's 32 miles with like only 3,000 feet of gain. So put that in perspective. That might be like a 8-mile stretch, 10-mile stretch on the AT. So much flatter, which means much easier walking. My feet still kind of hurt, but usually that'll get better as I get warmed up. It's like an old burn scar. What an amazing place. Just chatted with those folks behind me. Boom Boom, Yum Yum, and Wah Wah. 2 of them were Asian hikers. It's always nice to see other Asian hikers out here. But yeah, their packs looked pretty heavy, and they said they've been out for a while. Gonna be like another 2-3 days for them to get to Julian, and they were concerned about hitchhiking in, and I'm just telling them like it's no problem, you'll be able to get in. And yeah, sometimes I forget like what most normal people's experiences are. Because like for my pack, relative to other people who have their pack styled in, it's really heavy because of my camera and this other stuff. But compared to most kind of, you know, first time hikers, normal hikers, my pack is pretty light. And yeah, just being able to go fast means don't have to deal with nearly as many logistical issues. Because if you can only do 10 to 12 miles a day, you might have to carry 8+ liters of water sometimes just to get you through a dry stretch. But, you know, it's like a dinosaur. So cool. That's pretty good. This is essentially day 2. Did 52 miles already. This is the water spigot at the Pioneer picnic area. So that looks like good water. What a view. Interesting, there's a shrine up here. Find that a good amount on the trail. Lots of little memorials to people who have passed, and for me it's always a good reminder that all of this is impermanent. This life is impermanent. So that means don't cling on and understand that everything will end. This is so cool. Just walking right on the side of the mountain. Incredible views. Look at these rocks. Another tank. This water should be alright, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Man, it's hot. I'm gonna sit at this little tower. It's actually really cool. Cool to the touch. Sit here in the shade. Maybe try and nap a little bit if I can. But yeah, I gotta let my body rehydrate and rest. I got my umbrella set up for my feet. Almost stepped on this guy. He's pretty big. I don't think it's a rattlesnake. I don't see a rattle around there. Well, I'll just scoot around him, I guess. My feet are really hurting. It's like a big blister at the bottom of each one. Towards the front. Pretty annoying. Every step, pain is like a, I don't know, 5 or a 6. So I think I'm gonna get into Julian, maybe take half a day, see how it feels. If it still hurts, take the whole day off. But usually the good thing with this kind of stuff is once you let it heal, then it's all good. Well, I made it here before it got dark, so that's good. So that means probably be able to get a hitch in. Might take a while. Haven't seen too many cars, but go down to the Scissors crossing and try and get down into Julian. Today has been like some of the worst pain I've experienced this whole trip so far. Like the snow and stuff, all that's hard, but you're not moving that fast, so the physical pain isn't that bad. But today, between the heat and my feet, just had like nothing. I don't think I even filmed for the last, gosh, half the day. I'm just focused on one foot in front of the other, but go rest in town and see how I feel tomorrow. So I stayed at this little campground in Banner because I really wanted to shower, and there actually wasn't much traffic last night. It was hard to get a hitch. So I just stopped here, ate some frozen dinners from their little shop, and now I'm hitching into Julian. This road actually doesn't have that much traffic, but I don't know. If I'm out here for an hour or two, should be able to get a hitch. And then the plan is to eat food all day and see how my feet feel. They hurt really bad right now. See if they're good in the afternoon, I'll hike out. If they still hurt a lot, I'll just stay in Julian overnight. Well, I've been out here for an hour now, no luck so far. The most annoying thing I think is when people won't even acknowledge your existence. They just, you know, drive on by, like look straight ahead. I don't know. It's kind of a feeling of rejection every time a car passes you by, but it's especially bad when they just ignore you. At least the people that wave, like that's nice. Like, you know, I know people are busy and have different stuff and don't want to pick up hitchhikers, but it just feels kind of rude to like pointedly not look at me as they drive by.
Camera at risk taking my photo though, because it might break.
This is Professor. He maintains the cache up there and gave us a ride into town. Thank you.
That's me.
This is the town of Julian. Everything is charging. Getting breakfast here. With Bomber.
Yeah, Quadzilla.
So maybe just where you're from and when did you hike before?
So I'm from Seattle, and I was fortunate enough to through hike the PCT in 2018.
I'll let us eat our breakfast.
Okay, you got to take a picture.
That's right.
And then I made a mistake of.
This is really nice. They give you a free piece of pie, coffee or cider, and ice cream when you show them your PCT permit. So I haven't had to pay for anything. Bomber got my breakfast, so nice of him. And then some lady in there gave me and another hiker 20 bucks. So what a generous town. Barbecue chips and pulled pork sandwich. So this is my day, just food place to food place. So I missed the sandwich special by like 4 minutes, and I guess they're pretty adamant about that time, but here's the hiker box. So nice. This freeze-dried, ooh. Put these bars in, they're too healthy. They don't taste that great, or I don't like them. Somebody got really tired of the granola. Here's strawberry with granola. Here's strawberry granola. Here's granola with blueberries. Granola with blueberries. Granola with blueberries and milk. And granola. I was just hanging out at the American Legion. They let hikers stay there. Really nice. You can drink there, eat there, charge your stuff, and it's free. So for Julian, that's really good because the hotels here are like 150 bucks a night at the cheapest. I was considering staying there, but after resting all day, my feet feel pretty good. They're not 100%, but they're like 80%. So I figure take it easy tonight. I can hike a couple hours in the dark while it's cool. And then depending on how they are tomorrow, either have a easy day or a bigger day if they're feeling good. And yeah, but the calculus was I could stay in town, get more food, but then probably wouldn't be able to get out until at least 8 or 9 tomorrow. So between tonight and tomorrow night, that's like 6 to 8 hours of walking I could do. That's a lot of miles. So those are the kind of decisions I gotta make on a calendar year triple like that. Now it's time to hitch again. See how long it takes to get out of town. Gone like 1 or 2 miles already needing to dump crap out of my shoes. And this is wearing gaiters. So, pretty stinking annoying. Back on trail. It's actually a really easy hitch. I stuck my thumb out and the next car that passed picked me up, and they said they actually passed me in the morning too, but we're running late to work. They were two people that had hiked the Colorado Trail. Now they live right out here next to Scissors Crossing. I'm really glad I hiked out. I mean, my feet still hurt a little bit. I'm really focusing on not changing my gait, the way I walk, despite some of the pain. I think that'll be pretty important. And I've got a beer, so that'll be nice. And then it's really, really pleasant now. It's like 60s with the wind, no sun. So I'm gonna hike probably pretty late into the night. Got really good rest in town, really good food. Man, Julian, it's a nice town. It very hiker friendly, and yeah, really great food. Kind of expensive, but you know, it's California. And what else? I don't know. I'm having a great time now that my feet don't hurt as much and the heat isn't as bad. That was hard yesterday. That was really hard. Oh yeah, that's good. Not much better things in life than drinking a beer on top of a mountain. Wow, look at all of these stars.